Some angels didn't stay in heaven. They broke the rules, and changed forever. Let's find out what really happened. They were beautiful, powerful, and then they fell. You've seen movies about them, but the real story? It's way more wild. Fallen angels started as loyal messengers of God. They had light, wings, and purpose. But some made choices they weren't supposed to. Lucifer. Lucifer was one of the highest-ranking angels, often described as the most beautiful and powerful. His name means light-bringer or morning star. He wanted to be equal to or greater than God. This led to a rebellion that got him cast out of heaven. Often connected to Satan in later interpretations. Seen as the ruler of hell or a symbol of pride and defiance. The Watchers, the forbidden lovers. Sent to observe and protect humans. But many of them broke celestial laws by falling in love with human women. They had children with these women. Their offspring, called Nephilim, were giants with superhuman abilities. Caused chaos on earth and were imprisoned underground awaiting final judgment. Their story is one of betrayal and consequence. Samayaza. He was the chief of the 200 Watchers, responsible for overseeing Earth's human population. He convinced other angels to take human wives, initiating the rebellion. Seen as the ringleader of the Watchers' corruption. Held partially responsible for the rise of the Nephilim. Azazel. Appears in the Book of Enoch. Azazel was one of the leaders of the Watchers, a group sent to guide humans. Instead of guiding, Azazel taught humans how to make weapons, wear makeup, and perform rituals, things they weren't meant to learn yet. Blamed for corrupting humanity. Often shown as a mysterious fallen figure tied to desert imagery and bound in punishment. Armoros. Known as a master of magic and enchantments. Revealed how to undo divine spells, removing spiritual protections. Made humans capable of manipulating spiritual forces. Barakel. Taught the secrets of astrology, the movements and meanings of stars. Encouraged humans to seek hidden knowledge through celestial signs. Considered a gateway between divine messages and earthly curiosity. Kokabil. Guardian of star knowledge, explained how the heavens were structured. Released celestial patterns that were meant to remain hidden. His teachings influenced early astronomy and mystical star lore. Serial. Taught the movements of the moon and its effects. Introduced knowledge that led to ritualistic timing and divination. Became linked to occult lunar cycles and secret rites. Shamsiel. Shared solar knowledge, signs, cycles, and eclipses. Allowed humans to interpret divine events for their own gain. Worshipped in ancient cultures that revered the sun as divine. Penemu. Taught writing, wisdom, and emotional insight. Helped humans unlock intellectual independence and self-expression. Credited as one of the founders of human knowledge. Gadriel. Taught warfare tactics and is said to have deceived Eve. Introduced violence and manipulation into human life. Seen as the father of conflict and betrayal. Shazakil. Taught how to read cloud formations and predict weather. Revealed techniques tied to divination and controlling natural forces. Influenced early meteorology and spiritual interpretation of weather. Arakil. Shared Earth's geography and secrets of terrain. Allowed humans to manipulate the landscape and seek power through land. Influenced explorers and occult geographers. Tamiel. Combined astronomy with the use of herbs and natural medicines. Released information that led to both healing and misuse of plant magic. Sparked ancient herbalism and early pharmacology. Espiel. Infused human hearts with lust and forbidden desire. Altered natural affection into obsession, igniting chaos. Tied to eroticism and temptation in spiritual myths. AWAKEN. First to propose the idea of taking human wives. Directly responsible for the creation of the Nephilim. Known as the initiator of divine betrayal. Bezaleel. Shrouded in mystery, his name appears briefly, but texts are unclear. Unknown, but believed to be part of the rebellion. Symbol of lost records and secrets buried by time. Ananiel. Connected to storms and chaotic weather. Taught humans how to provoke or interpret violent storms. Seen as a symbol of divine rage and unpredictability. Turiel. Associated with mountain energy and sacred elevations. Expose divine secrets stored in high places. Revered in myths tying mountains to spiritual ascension. Samshiel. Taught solar signs, eclipses, and the secrets behind celestial shadows. Disrupted divine timing by giving humans control over it. Revered by ancient astronomer priests and solar cults. Zakiel. Ironically taught purity, possibly as an experiment in balance. The knowledge was twisted into elitism and spiritual separation. Symbol of corrupted holiness. Sathariel. Known as the angel of deception, manipulation, and veiled truths. Spread confusion by disguising lies as truth. Tied to dark wisdom and forbidden insight in Kabbalistic lore. These watchers, once divine beings of great power, became the architects of chaos. Their teachings led to the birth of the Nephilim, giant offspring that roamed the earth and disrupted its balance. For their rebellion, most were imprisoned in shadowy realms, awaiting a final judgment. They didn't just mess up. They rebelled. And that changed everything. Before the fall, they were stunning, shining skin, wings like clouds, eyes filled with light. But after, they became the stuff of nightmares. Some people think they still walk the earth, just not in the forms you'd expect. What happened to them? So where did they go after falling? Ancient writings say they were locked up, cast down, or left to roam until Judgment Day. They went from glowing heroes, to eternal warnings. Fallen angels are everywhere in pop culture. Movies, music videos, memes, they're symbols of rebellion, mystery, and fear. Do you think fallen angels are misunderstood, or truly evil? Drop your take in the comments. Want more stories like this? Like, comment, share. Let's talk about what's myth, and what might be real.